this is just puzzling. My name is Chris. Thanks for joining me. Today we're doing Freecell Games 271, 272, 273. For how to play Freecell, please have a look at the description of this video. This is about my thinking and thought process on how to solve the puzzle. Hope you get something out of it and enjoy. Alright, so I am looking at this and I'm going, do I move this 10 to here or do I put the jack up? And I'm thinking I'm putting the jack up and then the 8, because I can bring this jack down and then bring the 10 across. I'm going to bring this 9 across, so fortunately I've got all those 8s up. I'm going to put this 4 of hearts up, because then I can get this 8 onto the 9 and get the 2s up. 7 comes across to here. Got a couple of red queens that I can move. I'm thinking of putting the 3 of diamonds up and the 4 of diamonds up, just to sort of clear it up. In fact, what I am also doing is I'm looking at that going, why stop there? But 10 comes across to here. I'm going to put the 5 of diamonds up, 8 across, 5 of hearts, 5 of spades. Jack comes across, 3 comes across, Jack comes across, 10 comes across. And I can move the 7 there. So that's pleasant in terms of what that's done. I'm going to move this king across. I'm going to move the queen across to here. What I'm going to do now is put that 8 up, 9 across, 8 down, 2 across, and king across, and the 6 goes onto the 7 there. So that's good for me. Alright, so I've got red 7 there, red 7, so the 6 should move across to here. Put the 3 of clubs up, 8, 7 down. I'm going to put the 9 up, because what it does is gets the queen and the jack across to there. I can move this king across, 6 goes across, 9 onto the 10 there, and the 6 goes across to there. So now I can put up, this 4 of hearts goes across. So the 3 here is where I'm going to focus on this column here, it looks like. So the 9 comes across to here, king, 9, and it wasn't as hard as I thought. 8 comes across to there, 7, and that is puzzle 271 done. Let's do puzzle 272. Ace diamonds goes up. Got the 9 of spades here, and I'm thinking that's worth it because I moved the 7 and the 6. So even though I've clogged up this ace here, I got this ace over here, so that was good. I'm going to put the 4 of diamonds up, and the 8 will come across. I can move the 7 across to there, queen across, and then I can actually move this 8. I'm going to put that 9 up, 3 up there, 4 down, 3 down. 5 comes across to here. I'm going to put the 5 and the 4 up, because I might have ordered them so I can get the 3 across. Went up there anyway. I don't always look that carefully. So if you have a look at here, I put the 9 and the 8 down, because I'm going to put this king up and then get the 7 onto that 8 and the 5 across. What that does for me is it gets me the king across to there, the jack, 10 on the jack, and the 9 across. 4 of clubs, 4 of clubs. So where's the 2 of spades? Oh, the 2 of clubs is there. Don't know why I wouldn't. So jack moves across to there, gets that up there. 4 of clubs goes up, queen comes across. 5 of clubs, 5 of spades, and I'm going to move this king across, jack across. I'm going to put some spades up. I can move this 6 across to there, 9 across, 7 across, jack across to here, 10 across, and that's puzzle 272 done. Alright, game 273. This one looks like it's a little bit awkward because the aces are right at the top. Ace of diamonds gone up, but it's coming down to, how do I solve this? do get some upside in this column here, where I get those up there. Jack 10. I'm thinking of putting these up here and bringing the Jack 10 down. The reason I'm thinking that is because if I put this king up here and this 8 up, I get the Jack over here, 9 over there, 8, 10 and 9. If I put these two up, I get the 5, 4 and 3. So that feels right, especially if I move the 2 of spades over here. So if I put those two up, I put the 5 across to there, the 6 goes up, the 7 comes across, and the 8 comes across. So I'm thinking that that's the right move. 5 comes across, 6 goes up, 7 comes across, 8 comes across, 6 comes across to here, 5 comes across, 4 comes across, Jack 7, I think I made a mistake, but anyway, that's alright. 4 comes across here. I'm going to put this king down, the 3 up, the queen down, Jack down, queen down. Alright, I'm still not really that comfy, but we'll see. Okay, so that's that. So if I put those two up to there, I get the 5 across, the 7 goes across, the 2 of hearts goes up. Yep, so I'm quite prepared to do this column here, because that comes across to there, 7 comes across, the 2 goes up, 10 comes across, 7 comes across to here, brings that 6 down. What that does for me is it brings the 5 across. Now, what it's done is it's taken me away from that ace, but we'll worry about that a bit later on. I can do 2, 2, 2, so I can't do that. I'm going to put the ace, the 3 of hearts and the 2 of clubs down. Move the Jack across. Queen across, 10 up, 6, 5, 9, Jack across, 8, 9. So that's got me some of the, I'm much happier than I was before. 8 comes across to here, 7, king, 4 comes across. Alright, 6 comes across to there, 8, 9, and that is puzzle 273 done. Thanks for watching me. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now. Sorry, I'm a little bit shell-shocked from that puzzle. It was a difficult one, and I'm pretty happy that I got that out. Anyway, once again, bye for now.